physics, even in corporations and companies. Let me explain something to you, right? I don't eat raw meat, my nigga. Let me be sarcastic. This is for international security. I don't eat raw meat. I don't expect girls that claim to be empresses or certain dignities of families. Now think about this. I don't eat raw meat, and I don't expect girls to be of certain dignities or families. I don't expect girls to be of certain dignities or families that would manipulate the physics of a corporation or company that didn't refine their chemistry to their reality accordingly and then start working in restaurants and making food for individuals, right? That wouldn't be right, right? I ever told you about water jug situations? I ever told you about the reasons of honor, the reasons of one's stature? I have explained. Now, these are people that know mythology, metaphysics, and real science. Now, I'm going to just tell you just like this. I'm supposed to be physically conditioning the sexual chemistry of all anatomy, right? Because you might have children that's being born that might be born with AIDS or fucked up because the fact is I haven't conditioned the physical reality, and I'm not sexing somebody that has AIDS or sick because I don't eat raw meat, so I don't stick my dick in raw things. So I'm gonna just tell you, when I say raw, I mean a person that has fucked up foul chemistry that wasn't refined because another person was stagnating their reality, like they were given a martial arts blow, like they committed suicide in the paradigm, or their family member might have caused them to go out there, kill themselves, and then on top of it, they're just following their physics of the physical equality, and they might be want to be ignorant to certain family members a certain type of way, and the other individuals might try to stagnate their mentality to cause that type of situation. Now, I'm going to be real with you. Now, I'm speaking about rapid fire, all type of things, even reflection of one's anatomy, intellect, and even one's mental chemistry. Now, if a chick is not refining to her astrological tree, say she happens to be a celestial empress, and then you have a social economic system that's off a certain type of way, and then you have another chick that her social economics is not off because she got planned in certain things, and then you might have an empress that doesn't know about certain other things of another empress, and a man already know, and then jealousy, and then say for instance she wants to be acknowledged, and it has to be a certain type of next way because it's natural with even laws of attraction and chemistry, and then you have individuals that might be like diseases that's already just manipulating the physics, that's already taking advantage of the physical equality of the value point of reality for the refinement and then causing diseases. And then on top of it, when I'm there, I'll be one, how can I say, beyond highest quantum mega being that's supposed to refine the anatomy, and then I can't refine it because another individual's causing the ignorance, stagnating other individuals' reality and jealous emotions, and it might be ending international security. You ain't gonna go in a chick in raw pussy that's pussy fucked up, right? And then you don't like her chemistry. So imagine her cooking food for you, and then she's like an open wound because it's like a chick coming out in the physical reality and going to work automatically, and she's supposed to be an empress. She was in a realm of the highest space empress, so it's like birth. It's like birth at a time. So what do you have cooking for you that didn't even strengthen their chemistry, and what could happen? And then on top of it, you might have men that's around that strengthen in their physical anatomy because they've been doing things a certain type of way in their life bearers because they got penises, and then on top of it, then other people might be giving them hard times to their quality, and then you might have these chicks that come out the room that might want to touch them the wrong way or hurt them in their physical, and you wouldn't know the difference. And then on top of it, these are men that was life bearers, that was regarding the existence, and then these chicks might have caused an uncomfortability in their reality. And then on top of it, if they're ignorance, and then these might be men of high stature, certain type of ways, and then individuals might have caused them to be humble. Now, that could be a form of mentorship, a form of an individual just living comfortable. It could be a form of anything. It could be just a person just loving the reason of their social equality, of their value, and then wants to keep their social equality enriched. And then on top of it, then you have these chicks that might cause hindrance to these other men, because it's like raw meat. Now, if another man it doesn't eat raw meat, and then you have individuals, another man has to be responsible for certain things. Now, if you have a chick that's not even in the physical condition that's supposed to be doing certain things, what'll happen to a man that's in order, that's already doing things for himself? So you got to really think about situations like that, because another person won't tell you how real an individual is and the things that happen a certain type of way. And then a person wonders about certain things. And then on top of it, when a man's correcting individuals down to their anatomy or consciousness, then you're seeing certain things being done. And it might be another person that already caused slothfulness, that might already been causing traumatic experiences in the physical reality all the time. And then on top of it, then you're noticing that they don't want to repair their anatomy, so it might be something else going on. So, you think about that. And another person can't be reconditioning something a certain type of way, because that means their situation might be raw, or they might be causing that raw situation a certain type of way, and then it might be the end of the world for individuals a certain type of way. Another person tells you that, you wouldn't believe it, but hey man, good for you, man. Don't dress up in too many costumes and stuff, Stop wearing it. Anyway, good for you, but I'm a different man. I made the empresses. So you think about those physics in the paradigm of time. And like I said, I don't eat raw meat, so I don't eat raw pussy, and I don't fuck raw pussy. So if you have a chick that's mad, that's causing certain situations, then you think about what the fuck you doing, because even when my wives come out, they can't come have sex with me automatically. They have to make sure the habitation comes to me. So it's like having a monster on your YouTube, looking at your YouTube, seeing a chick shaking that fat ass, and then next thing you know, further down while you're scrolling, you see some type of deformed monster, some hideous shit, and you think it's a literal monster, and then you seeing what was going. Listen, my phone is lit, so I don't got time to doctor the situations a certain type of way. Good for you. If I even consider certain situations, that means it must have been an extreme danger to a physical reality at a time if I did something a certain type of way. That's the only reason why I may have did it. So you be careful, man. International security, too bad for you, man. I don't know what y'all did. Some of y'all funny, man. Well, you can note that, though. But another person says, what are you speaking about? Yeah, go ahead, man. But, man, I told you how real the situation is. Be careful, man. Don't hurt yourself, man. Because another person, I'm a man of honesty, man. So I'll tell you straight up and down, man, like, if you do certain things, I don't eat raw meat, man. I'll speak to people that's raw a certain type of way, and then they might have been doing certain things a certain type of way. It's like, if a chick almost herself to conduct certain reality, she got to be careful of her physics, even down to elements like Bethany and that. Yo, you